Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kenneth Hall Stadium, the Sugarland Express. In honor of him, we hear our Texas City High School taking on the Fort Bend Thurgood Marshall Buffaloes. I'm Dennis Johns, along with Doug Mattis tonight to bring you tonight's game. And Doug, glad to have you along.
Thanks for having me, Dennis.
Tonight we've got Texas City, and it's just kind of an interesting Thursday night ball game. I think we had one last year. These don't happen very often. We've got 3 this year, so this is kind of a run-through. We'll have 2 more just to kind of see how it goes. But this Thursday night game is going to be different for everyone. Texas City needs to get off to a quick start. Texas City comes in tonight, 1-3 record. Thurgood Marshall Buffaloes come in with a 2-2 record. Marshall started off the season with 2 wins. They beat Madison 19-14, and then came back and beat A-Leaf Hastings 37-14. And then have suffered 2 defeats in a row to Foster 43-14 and Ridgepoint 13-0. So both Texas City and Marshall come into tonight's game with 0-1 records in district, and a pretty important game, pretty important district game when you look at the standings and how they all stack up. Doug, the Texas City travels tonight. You know, we were just talking about the crowd. Texas City hasn't traveled very well on a Thursday night. There may be, 50, 60 folks in the stands.
I think we have 60 people.
But we're outdoing Marshall. Marshall has less than that. And so the ROTC guard is at midfield. Everyone's lined up for the national anthem. And we're going to pause just a moment for our national anthem. All right. There's nothing, in Texas we call it Friday Night Lights. But here in Fort Bend, they've got so many schools. They have to play. I think they started playing on Tuesdays.
Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. They have 2 stadiums, and of course, Texas City gets to come to this stadium all 3 times. So, Doug, what do we expect to see from Marshall tonight?
Well, Marshall, they've got 4 games under the belt, and they come in with 453 yards rushing, 906 yards passing, for a total of 1,359 yards, which they're averaging 339 yards per game. So there's a couple of outstanding ball players that they have. The Devon Cruikshank, he's their leading ground gainer. He's got 42 carries for 253 yards. He's averaging 6.14 yards per carry with 3 touchdowns. 22 yards is his longest. And their passing game is pretty impressive. They've got their Gerald Mills and Jeremy Smith. Gerald Mills has 18 receptions for 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, 76 yards is his longest. And Jeremy Smith has 16 receptions for 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 43 yards is his longest. So they've their passing game seems to be pretty explosive. It's more explosive than their running game is.
Well, yeah, I saw that today as I looked at the stats and thinking about how they go against each other. Texas City has not been. We've just not seen the offensive production from Texas City this year. And really, when you look at to me, these are 2 mirror teams. Remember a couple of years ago, Marshall is that team that knocked Texas City out of the playoffs, and then last year. We were fearful of Marshall, but actually Ridgepoint knocked them off, and then we knocked off Ridgepoint.
Right.
And so they have graduated quite a few of their seniors. Their go-to guys, some linemen have gone play D1, and their quarterback and running back. They've graduated a great crop of students, just as Texas City. And so I think they're both teams that are coming in tonight, kind of searching for their identity.
Exactly.
And in their previous games, they've only put up 14, 14, 14, and so they scored 2 touchdowns a game, and then of course last week we're shut out against Ridgepoint. But I don't see that they're the explosive offensive team that we saw last week.
No, they're not.
With Jonathan Giles kid at quarterback. I don't think they're going to see that. I think they have athletes, but I really think it's going to be a great matchup tonight between these 2 teams. I think
it's going to be an excellent ball game.
Marshall will be kicking off first. Texas City actually. Taking you through the coin toss. Texas City elected to receive. And here we go. Ball's taken
33.
At the 13, up the field to the 30, all the way up to the 37-yard line. And the ball carrier is Ralph Anderson as he pulls that thing out of the air. Great field position to start off the first possession here, with Texas City starting at the 36-yard line. Stings come into tonight, again, kind of searching for that offensive magic, if you will. Quarterback Chris Ponder is by himself in the backfield, and now we've got the shift. And he's going to call it, trying to draw Marshall off sides, and I think a little bit of a backfire there. First penalty of the night for Texas City, and hadn't ran a play yet. So now we got full house backfield. Jarvis Ford is the tailback. Ford gets the call up into the meat of the line. He'll pick up, he'll pick up 4 yards. And that PA is really loud.
He was brought down by, for Marshall, he was brought down by Jeremy Bass, number 75. He broke that line up pretty.
Yeah, I got through there pretty quick. Thought he was going to get into the secondary. Second play here. 2 wide outs to the near side. And timeout is called, Texas City. Coaches don't like what they see. And right here, already start this game tonight, we haven't even ran off a minute yet.
No.
We've had a penalty and a timeout. We're going to take a break with them. Timeout for adjustment. Right back at it go the Sting. Cervic is wide to the near side. Blevins is there with him, and again, another flag on the play. Not the kind of start
I'm not sure what's
you want to have
here.
Hey, looks like Texas City trying to run a little bit of deception, trying to draw offsides, and it's backfiring most definitely. Here we go again. Same set. Ford, the lone back. Ponder gets the call, rolls to the near side, has a man open in the middle. Does he see him? And Cervic with the catch at cross midfield. Nice job, nice throw, good control. 20 yards on the pitch and catch to Marshall Cervic.
Marshall's number 11, Kendall Sheffield, brought him down on that play. It was a nice gain.
So Stings now. Ponder off the field. See what we go to here. From the quarterback squat position, Daquan Thompson. Thompson under center. He'll give to Devontae Hinton, and Hinton into that left side of the line will pick up about 3 across the 45 to the 44.
He was brought down by Jeremy Bass again. Bass has been pretty disruptive. Also number 22, Dominic Dykes.
It's kind of just an interesting – it's a Thursday night game. It's just weird. 2 penalties, timeout, and now Stings hopefully start moving and Ponder back in under center this time. Oof. Wow, almost missed the fullback, but got it in there. Tough handoff there, and tough running by Texas City's Ashanti Walker.
He's brought down by number 34.
All right. Oh, Chuck. Folks, we have a name that we should take a picture of it and put it on the screen because it is a long name.
We're calling him Alphabet.
We're just calling him Chuck. Number 34 is Chuck. That is too funny. Blitz coming. Lots of pressure inside. Call goes to Ford, and Ford is met with great resistance in there as Marshall just basically dared Texas City to run it up the middle, and that's what the play was.
Byron Gloucester, number 52 for Marshall, was right there on the play. 4th down.
Stings in punt formation. Marshall Cervic will do the chores. Back deep for the Buffaloes, Kendall Sheffield. Cervic has trouble getting this one away, and it is going to be down with no punt.
Number 34, Chuck. Chuck was on that recovery.
So Marshall with great field position themselves to start this first route out of the box on the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
8:54 left in the game. I mean, excuse me, left in the first quarter.
You're calling offense. You go. I do defense.
All right, to the line of scrimmage. Quick out pass. That is to Sheffield. Sheffield gets the ball, rumbles up the field, and is going to pick up about 12 yards. Nice little quick out.
Nice tackle.
Jeremy Smith to Kendall Sheffield.
He was brought down by Daquan Thompson, number 4.
12 yards and a first down. So this time the give over to that left side.
Number 5.
Give to number 5. Davon
Cruikshank.
Probably see him doing a lot of work tonight. Pick up a 4. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Waste no time. 2 receivers to the near side. This one again goes to Cruikshank. Cruikshank kind of tiptoeing, looking for some room to run, and he sticks it in that right side. Going to pick up 4.
A lot of stings on that tackle. Number 1.
Jarvis Ford. First man there. Big third down here. 3rd and 2. For the Buffalo.
They got a full house backfield.
The give. Ball's on the ground. Fumbled on the play.
He fell on
Didn't know if he was going to keep it or give it. Cruikshank doesn't take it. And Smith is able to jump back on it. Wow, tell you what. Dodge bullet there for the Buffalo. They get another chance here. They're going to go 4-down territory here. 4th down and long 4. We'll call it 4th down and 3. Looking to pass. Over the middle. Caught. And it's going to be in for a touchdown across the middle. Goes number 11, Kendall Sheffield, on a crossing pattern from the 27-yard line.
Jeremy Smith to Kendall Sheffield, 27 yards on the strike.
And I tell you what, talking about not having a whole lot of offense, they show you real quick they can do it.
They did it pretty quick. They had good field position, but nevertheless, they responded.
So with 6:38, the Buffaloes draw first blood. They're doing the same kind of little. Oh, that's a swinging gate. Got them all split up on both sides. Pretty easy. And he didn't get in. It looked like he was even touched.
No.
He dives for the line, and the ball comes out as he's diving.
Short.
Yeah. So just like that, point after, no good. So Texas City finds themselves in the hole with 6:38 left to go in the first quarter, 0-6. Kickoff goes to the little hard time picking it up as Christian Weaver picks it up at the 11-yard line and heard footsteps.
He was brought down by number 56,
Got a
Cedric Sanders.
Flag on the play, probably going to make him re-kick this one.
Looks like it could be offsides. Six minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Also assisting on the tackle Carter.
Lots of discussion still going on. They're trying to figure out it's either offsides or not. I mean, not a whole lot of decision there. I only see one flag. Maybe they're discussing more than I know here. You see anything else on the field?
Where the flag dropped, it looked like they could have been offsides. I mean,
That's
right there
pretty well about the only thing it can
line.
be. Yeah, balls.
They're probably deciding whether they want to kick it over again or go ahead and take the. Yeah, it was offsides.
All right. 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
Yeah, they were debating whether to re-kick it or.
I don't think there's any debate.
I
Could there have been a
didn't either.
debate?
They were only on
Yeah,
the
the ball at
20-yard
the-
line.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, now he was teeing it up on the 40. That wasn't much of a penalty.
Yeah, Alex, get on back. Brandon Edmonds, Josh Gray, and Christian Weaver back deep for Texas City. Excuse me, that's Ralph Anderson. I'm sorry, number 33. Kick is up. This one goes to Weaver, same place at the 11. This time field cleanly is at the 20. 25 slips
Good
out
move,
outside.
good
He's at the
move.
40, the 45, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds there. Nice job, as he is right at the 45-yard line. Nice 35-yard return for Christian Weaver.
Very good run back.
.6:18 on the clock. The second possession of the night for the Stings. And I tell you what, first possession, could not get anything going on the ground, but nice little 20-yard pass route. Texas City may have to just try to see if that can work, because you know that the Buffaloes are going to pad that box. Weaver under center.
They got 8 men in the box right now.
Call goes. This time the tailback is Robert Frank.
He was stopped. Bobby Smith brought him down, number 10.
Maybe a yard on the play.
About a yard.
I'll tell you what, this field is just interesting. It's on the campus of Hightower High School. Right behind the stadium is just, it's just neighborhoods everywhere. And I'm sure when the field was built, the neighborhoods probably weren't there. But it's kind of neat looking out and seeing all the rooftops. 2nd and 9. Ball's on the ground, and again, Texas City fumble. And the Buffaloes
Hightower's
have
got
it.
the ball.
And there's going to be a
Number
15-yard
4.
penalty tacked onto that.
Number 4 for Hightower, Justin Lofton, recovered that fumble. There's some yellow hankies out there. I'm pretty sure it was unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, I tell you
They'll
what.
Start off on the 30. They're
Texas
30.
City not making it easy on themselves here. Second possession begun by the Buffaloes inside Sting territory here.
Can be heard live on K-Breeze Sports, 106.1 FM and online at kbreezesports.com.
At the 30-yard line,
K-Breeze Sports and Fort Bend ISD. We are family.
Jeremy Smith with a screen pass. Ball is incomplete.
Smith's pass intended for number 1. off
Well defended by Texas City, but the ball was not well thrown.
Texas City did a nice job on covering that play.
So 2nd down. Marshall 2 wideouts in the near side, 2 men in the backfield, evenly spread. Look like the blitz is coming. Quarterback keeps a really nice job covering that up.
That was an excellent play. He was brought down by number 33.
It's Ralph Anderson.
Ralph Anderson.
Jeremy Smith making the decision to keep. Nets 1 yard. It's a nice job by the defense, Texas City defense, to cover that up.
Second down.
Big passing down here. As Smith, from the shotgun, identifies the defense, trying to see where the pressure is going to come from. Give to Cruikshank. Cruikshank gets through the line of scrimmage. Wow, pulls his defender for about 6 yards all the way down to the 21-yard line. Picks up 8 yards on the carry. Thought you had him at the line of scrimmage.
Nice tackle by Chris Simpson. He tore Sampson. I'm sorry. He tore into him really good. Caught him at the line. But he drug him.
Yeah, I was going to say it couldn't be third down. It's 4th and 1.
Fourth and 1.
Quarterback pulls it, and wow,
it's going to be
knee is going to be marked down short of the line. The official comes in and see how he lays the ball down. He took off. He was short.
Yeah.
I cannot see where he laid the ball down.
It looks like it's on 21.
And there's some discussion.
And
Here we go. Turnover on downs. Yes,
Good
sir.
job.
Woo! Big time. Big time stop right there.
Defense stuck it to him. Hinton was on that last tackle, and he's been all over the place so far.
Big turnover there. Big stand by the defense. Wow. That's exactly what the doctor ordered here. Tech City can't afford to go down 2 scores here.
It could be a momentum swing.
Exactly. Now I just got to get the offense uncorked. Stings begin with a little spread of their own. 3 men come all the way wide. Brandon Edmonds, Alan Mull, and Marshall Cervic to the near side. Christian Weaver to the far side. And in the backfield, you got Daquan Thompson. Thompson and Ford. Thompson looking to be taking the snap here. Ford in motion. Thompson's going to run it. Runs into interference in the backfield. Just not getting any push.
Not at all.
Not getting any push off that offensive line.
He was brought down by number 25, Jared Scroggins. He was in the backfield on the snap of the ball. He really made an effort. The line's just not getting the push.
And we got a penalty on the play. Happened in the secondary. A little scuffling going on. Quite a bit of scuffling going on, I guess. That's why they threw the flag.
Block. Well, they didn't need that. Half the distance to the goal.
4th penalty of the night. We've not even played a quarter here.
Yes.
Looks like the Red Raiders.
We got first down in about 19.
Yeah, you get to repeat first down. Get that down over.
Yeah.
Ponder back in. Jarvis Ford in the backfield with him.
On the pass.
Over the middle, caught by Cervic.
Beautiful catch.
Yes, sir. Nice job. 12 yards on the catch.
Just
So
a Lofton on that catch.
Gain back the penalty yardage.
He brought
Lots of pressure there. Thought we'd be able to get Ponder a little more time. And Ponder so far tonight he's had Buffalo in the backfield so far.
He's having to deal with a lot of pressure. He has no time to make a decision.
Edmonds to the near side. Cervic and Weaver to the far side.
Oh.
This throw Ponder a little short.
Threw it short to the sidelines. And
that'll be an incompletion. Still third and 8.
the ball on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, last week Texas City moved the ball, just ended up having just some costly turnovers there. They had 3 10-play drives. And this week, hopefully been able to put something together here. 3rd and 8.
They're coming
Ponder
again.
looks over the middle. Has a man serving. Nice catch. Over the middle. In traffic.
Excellent catch.
Ball is down.
He was down.
20 yards again on the catch to Cervic. And a big, need I say big, first down. Second first down of the night for Stings. Cross midfield with the first drive. See if we can take it on in this time. 1st and 10. Ponder with 2 guys in the backfield with him. Call goes to the tailback.
Yeah.
Right up the middle. Gain of a tough 3 yards.
28.
Is Xavier
Simpson.
Mm-hmm. Just got to keep it moving. Keep those chains moving. Clock down to 2 minutes in the first quarter here. Buffaloes drew first blood following a fumbled punt. Ford gets the call. Caught at the line of scrimmage.
Stacked him up.
And another fumble. They're going to call him down.
Tech City got back on the ball.
Ball has just been on the ground way too much. Marshall thinks they have it, but referees have already
determined.
Already determined he was down.
Right? He was down.
Didn't matter who got up with the ball.
No.
I find it interesting that they didn't stop the clock with the little, digging in the pile.
Yeah, it was still running.
Stings break the huddle. Looking at 3rd and 7 here.
That defense is giving them so many looks, they just don't know what to. Got a lot of movement on the Marshall side on defense. I think that's got them a little confused right now.
Tech City with the 2nd timeout of the half. We've got 46 ticks left in the first quarter. Stings trail 6-0. Stings back out on the field, make the adjustment. Of course, you see the Buffaloes bringing the linebackers up on the line. Right now, 6, 7.
They got 8
right
men
in that box. Yep.
They got 8 men in the box.
High snap handled by Ponder. Flag on the play already.
Flag on the play. The ball is old.
Pass intended for Alan Mull. We'll see what the flag is. Oh, wow, I like that. Offsides.
Offside defense.
Offsides on the defense. That's the first penalty of the night on the Buffaloes. And it's a helper. Tech City looking to face a 4th down here with that incompletion, so this is going to help.
3rd down and 2. They're still stacked.
Daquan Thompson under center. The flag's on the play. Thompson, if the play would stand, Thompson has the first down. Let's see if they mark it off against the Buffaloes. They're looking that way. Still no indication. Yes, sir. So 2 in a row. Coaches evidently see something that they little anticipation on that defense.
And a first down.
Tech City taking advantage of it. Big first down. First down by penalty. I'll tell you what, we'll take them any way we can get them tonight. Big first down. Cervic, lone man wide. Got 2 tight ends set here. Nefri Hernandez is the fullback. Tailback Jarvis Ford. Ford gets the call. Big, tell you what, just big penetration by that defensive line. Ford just, when he gets the ball, has nowhere to go.
That number 22 is all over the field. Dominic Dykes. We'll probably say his name a few times before the evening's over because he is very fast.
The end of the first quarter with our score, Thurgood Marshall Buffalo 6, Texas City 0. Second quarter set to be underway here from the shotgun. Sting's looking at 2nd down and 11. DeQuan Thompson tries keeper to the left. Going to lose 3. I tell you what, quick athletes.
Brought down by Bobby Smith from Marshall. They've got a nose for the ball tonight.
I tell you what, they really do. This corner's closed very, very rapidly. Leaves a big task for Texas City here. 3rd down and 14. Yeah. Ball now back in Sting territory. Got to get down to the 33.
They're not too stacked now. They know they're throwing the ball. Oh, he's going out of bounds.
Connor just throws this one away.
Yep.
And that'll bring up 4th down. So this drive started at the 20.
20-yard line.
High snap. Handled well, Cervic. Nice job into the corner.
Punt.
Doggone it. This one thing just takes a little
bounce.
Takes a little right turn, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because a couple of things really almost
going
happened.
out of bounds.
Sheffield, as he's trying to go get it, slips down. Had that thing just had an opportunity to cream the wrong way, could have been very dangerous. So Sting's 8 plays, cover 33 yards, and have to punt it away. Their 3rd drive of the night now. Right.
It gave the defense a little bit of time to rest on that last one. You know, they put a few plays together and gave them some time off.
Quick hit to the sideline to Jeremy Smith. And
he's out of bounds.
Smith is discovered quickly. So bring up 2nd down and 4. Cruikshank on the carry with right inside. Going to pick up 2. Tough sled in there.
That's it.
Cameron Jackson, the quarterback. 3rd down and 3. Jackson with a quick out. Complete.
Oh, nice play.
Nice cover there. Then Nathan Stahl, I believe.
Excellent play by Nathan Stahl. He read that play all the way.
And a big stop there. 3 and out for the Sting defense. Like you say, Doug, well read and well executed.
Very well.
By the defensive side of the ball there.
He's a ball player. He straps it on and wants to hit somebody every
Yes,
time.
he does. Dominic Dykes, the punter. Nice snap. Dykes gets this one away. Low driving punt. Cervic gets it, gets outside the 40, the 30, and that's where he'll be stopped. But I tell you what, and I'm looking for dirty laundry. Is there dirty laundry? No, there's not. 30-yard return by Marshall Cervic down to the 29-yard line. Nice job.
He had
the punter
swivels
punted the
going
ball,
on.
and he made the stop.
He made the stop.
Dominic Dykes. You said we'll say his name a few times tonight already.
A lot.
So big opportunity for Texas City right here. 29 yards to pay dirt. 9:34 left in the first half. Call goes to Ford. Ford just basically nowhere to go.
He just walked in number 10. Bobby Smith.
So brings up 2nd and 11. Sting's running with a 2 tight end set, 3 in the backfield, trying to give some blockers here. Ford gets the ball, slips out of through the initial line of scrimmage, and really almost, I guess you say, the longest carry of the night is for 7 yards.
Brought down by number 4, Jason Lofton.
Get a little excited there. Just getting through that first level.
He got through the line, and I thought he was gone. I think the ball got a little loose from him. He had to turn, and it slowed his momentum down.
3rd and 5 for the Stings. Daquan Thompson. Thompson under center.
They got the box stacked again.
Ford is going to pick up another 2 yards, additional 2 yards down to the 22-yard line.
Initial hit on Ford was number 99, Jared Jackson, and he was brought down by number 10, Bobby Smith.
So big 4th down here for the Texas City.
4th down and 3.
First drive was a punt, fumble. Second drive was a fumble. Third drive had to punt, and here we are trying to make something happen on 4th down.
And they're
3 yards away, 3 yards to go. Got to get down to the 19. Ford gets the call. He slips through. Going to be about a yard short. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Doesn't look like he made it. It's going to be a close spot. But he's going to be short.
Yeah, he'll be short.
He's going to be short.
You can eyeball that, but they want
to
try to make it a little more dramatic. I tell you what, it's a field position battle right now. Texas City can keep it on this end. Why did you? If you get a chance to, why did you bring the chains out? I mean,
it was 2 footballs away.
Exactly, not even close. You bring the chains out if it's a football length, okay, or half a football. When you can eyeball it and see the ball laying by the line, and they had to get down to the 19-yard line. Ball's not close to the 19-yard line.
Even the angle we had.
Nope. So Marshall begins their 4th possession of the night right there at the 20-yard line.
Y'all got to get a turnover here.
Yes, it would be nice to have. Play kind of falls apart there.
It.
Yes, sir. Tried that fake handoff, and there was nobody there to fake to.
No, brought down by 99, Charles Hawkins. He was in the backfield awful quick. Yeah, that play did break down.
Cameron Jackson is at quarterback now. Started off with Jeremy Smith, number 2. And now you have Cameron Jackson, number 15. He's been in the last 2 series. Jackson from the shotgun. Gives to the first man, Crookshank. Crookshank
Good job.
Picks up 4.
Devontae Hinton and Brandon Edmonds was on that tackle. They read that play out. They knew it was going to be a run.
Oh, yeah. You expect from their yardage that you've seen before the game, you expect that they're going to be a passing team. And really the only pass you've seen is the one out in the flats. Here we talk about it, and they come right back at you with a pass, and this one is incomplete. Couldn't tell if it was intended for number 80 or number 1. It was too tall for 80 and too short for 1.
Yeah, it was intended for 80.
So another 3 and out. It goes the Marshall Buffaloes. They're only
We should get pretty good field position on this.
should, yes.
If you can kick one of those line drive kicks, we'll get really good field position.
Dykes is setting to punt this one away. Had a good snap, nice snapper there. This one just goes almost off the side of
I
his
think
foot.
somebody touched it.
And doesn't, wow, I don't know if it came off the side of his foot or exactly what.
Yeah.
But this thing is basically a, where are they going to put that at? They're going to put that at the 30.
Looked like the 37-yard line.
Yeah, a 17-yard punt.
17-yard punt. And we got good field position.
Stings to the line of scrimmage. Ponder back in at quarterback. Ford the tailback. This one goes to Ford. Ford through the line of scrimmage. Busted out. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. And in there. No dirty laundry. And that's a touchdown. Scoring drive easy to mark. One play, 37 yards.
37-yard run.
Woo!
There had so many people in the box. Once he broke the line, there was
Once
nobody
he broke,
there.
yeah, and it's so interesting how that play developed. You line up on the left with your backfield. All three went into the right on the right up the side by Darian Trials, right on his right side. Follows them through, has an escort to get into the end zone. Trevor Pickett will attempt the extra point. Hold is good. Kick is up, and it's good. So Texas City takes their first lead, 7-6, with 5:59 to go in the first half.
Very good.
Well, I tell you what, that's the kind of scoring drives, if you're a Texas City fan, that's the kind of scoring drive you're used to.
Those
One
are
play,
excellent.
37
One
yards.
play, lots of yardage.
Forget the 10-play drives. We'll take that one. However it gets into the end zone.
Get the stats up there. Beautiful kick. All the way down to
Crookshank's
the
having to go back
1
to
yard
the
line.
1 yard line. Brings it to the 10. He's a dangerous fellow to be carrying that ball. On his feet still.
Oh, took a really hard
And he is
hit.
off to the races. At midfield, has a blocker there. Is able to knock him out of bounds. Trevor Pickett makes the tackle, but after a huge run, thought you had him at the 20-yard line. Nobody wraps up, and he just kind of spins out of it. Spins his way down, all the way down to Sting territory to the 42-yard line. Wow. The benefit of the last two drives, actually last three drives, two drives, started way deep in their own territory, so they weren't able to mount any momentum. This time they are right here in Sting territory at the 42. 5:46 remaining in the second quarter. Back is Jeremy Smith. Smith, quick out route, and it's complete. Slips out of the tackle of a few Texas City defenders, and I tell you what, that's a dangerous pass. And that seems to be their success.
Yes.
Is going to the out route.
They passed the ball well.
Spreading the defense.
Shaquille McMurray.
Marshall with another first down. Give to Crookshank. Crookshank gets through the first line of defense, cuts it outside, and Crookshank will find the end zone from 24 yards out. So just right quick. Took 24 seconds off the clock.
They went from the 1 yard line all the way to the end zone in 24 seconds.
Yep. Two-play drive, going to try to put this one the old-fashioned way. Snap is good. Kick is up, and it's through the uprights.
Kick is through the uprights.
So just right like that, right back at you.
Right back at you. It's 13-7.
13-7. We'll
Tick
be right.
for tat.
We'll be right back. I tell you what, it did not take the Buffaloes long at all to answer that score. They had been struggling. Buffaloes had gone on 2 3-and-outs.
From the 15.
Christian Weaver takes it up to the 24-yard line.
Christian was brought down by number 7, Barney Allen.
And the Stings start their first drive in a while in their own territory. Last 2 drives started at the 29 and the 27. Turnover on downs and a touchdown. See, got to go to the distance this time. 5 minutes and 16 seconds.
Plenty of time, plenty of time.
Lots of time. Ponder under center. Xavier Simpson gets the call, busts through the line of scrimmage. And tell you what, just like that, picks up 9 yards. Going to be very close to a first down.
It's brought down by number 10, Bobby Smith, and number 13, Isaiah Adams.
Put together 7 or 8 of those. Simpson running behind Neffy Hernandez.
I think they found their weak spot. Oh, no, we have a penalty. False start.
Fifth penalty of the night for Tech City. 40 yards so far in penalty yardage. 2 against the Buffaloes. So that'll bring up 1st and 15. Xavier Simpson and Hernandez in the backfield. Simpson gets the call. Met at the line of scrimmage by the backside of his own lineman. Was able to bounce off that one, pick up a couple of yards, back up to the 32-yard line.
Had a hard run, but
tough 2 yards.
Tough 2 yards.
Buffalo still just being very comfortable, putting 6 and 7 guys right at the line of scrimmage, linebackers as well. This time Ponder rolls, looking to pass. Ball is batted down.
Batted
wow.
down. Knocked
Batted down by number 52, I believe.
Byron Gloucester.
Gloucester steps up with a big play there. Had a man in the flat.
He looked like J.J. Watt on
Yes, yeah. Thankfully, he wasn't exactly like J.J. Watt.
No pick six.
No pick six. So a little flip in the field here. Like to try to move the ball out of here, out of the shadow of the end zone. Not a pleasant place to be with a 3rd and 13. Ponder, 2 steps. And again, motion, moving backwards. I've got my binoculars on, so I'm not able to see exactly. I'm not seeing what they're seeing. But
I'm not either. I'm lined up on the middle linebacker. He didn't. He moved, but he was okay.
Sixth penalty of the half for Texas City. Now you're looking at
3rd and 13.
Third and 18. Ponder flushed out of the pocket, decides to run it himself. Has a lot of room up the middle. Just keep on heading down the field, fella.
Nice move.
Nice job. Lots of room.
And a first down.
Big decision by the big sophomore. 25 yards.
25-yard
on
carry.
A very big 3rd down. 3rd and 18.
First down on the 47 with 3 minutes to go. Lots of time. Oh.
second first down of the drive. Like I say, just nice to be in enemy territory. What do we got here?
I don't know. They hadn't even got to the line and got set yet, and he threw the penalty. Or flipped through the flag.
Substitution? Yeah.
Yep, that's what it was.
Number 7. Half a football field of yardage so far. Just heard that score. Ridge Point leads Bush 30-0. Is that what he said?
13.
13.
13-0.
Okay. All right. 1st and 15.
Oh.
Robert Frank, I believe, on the carry for Texas City. His first carry of the night.
He's brought down by number 34, Chuck.
Sting's offense showing just like a little burst of brightness and then sputtering and then burst of brightness and sputter. So see what we come up with here. 2 wideouts to the far side.
Keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Cervic and Mull. Call goes to Ford.
Nice,
Ford
nice
up the middle. Going to pick up 6. Trying to spread them wide. And helps a little bit. Now looking at it again, another long 3rd down. Minute 36. And clock ticking here.
3rd down.
Stings won with 1 timeout. But got to make something happen here or it's a moot point. Get it up.
Ooh,
Get it up.
We're going to have holding.
Flag on play.
Number 65
Yep.
was holding.
On his pass is incomplete along the sideline, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense. Number 65. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
8.
That was tough.
Minute 8 left in the first half. 3rd down and 19. Ponder 3 steps, looks over the middle.
He's open.
Has a man in and out of the hands.
Oh, my
That's
goodness.
the play you wanted. Ford across the middle.
He was wide there.
In traffic. Tough to concentrate. Ball falls to the ground. I tell you what, he was right at the marker. Great place to be. And nice touch on the pass as well by Ponder.
He'll see that ball in his sleep tonight.
Brings up 4th down, and you know the Stings are going to punt this one.
102.
For the Buffaloes, number 11, Kendall Sheffield.
Kendall Sheffield deep to receive. Cervic doing a nice job on his last punt, putting this one over the near sideline. See where he aims this one.
Nice kick.
Nice job over the
Nice
far
kick.
sideline. I don't even get a chance to return it.
About a 22-yard line, looks like. Well, maybe the 25.
Buffaloes will take over on their own 25-yard line.
.57 seconds left.
I'll say on that drive, I want to say 20 yards were taken
20
away.
yards.
20 yards of penalties on that drive.
Yes.
So that's tough to move the ball forward when you're moving backwards 20 yards on one drive. 8 plays in that drive. So Buffalo's come out with less than a minute left. Ball at the 25.
They may try to do something here.
Well, I'm sure they probably will. Smith at the quarterback.
No, they're
Nope.
just Oh, he
I
fumbled.
think he fumbled the ball.
They got it back.
Wow, big number 66 falls on it. Vincent Thorne. Again, just, Marshall, when they make mistakes, it just seems like there's somebody immediately to cover them up for them.
Somebody covers it up.
17-6.
We've got to get those fumbles.
And the Buffaloes are going to take a timeout here. 23 seconds left in the half. 13-7 our score. We'll be right back.
22-14.
Second and 9 for the Buffaloes. They split their 3 to the near side. Going to go to the airwaves. This one intercepted. Just not even no telling where the receiver was, but this ball just right to Daquan Thompson.
Just like he was the receiver.
And you look at it and you go, wow, we got a turnover. You got 19 seconds, still half. You don't get a whole lot of, even this break.
And you got to go 37 yards.
It can be done.
Oh, yeah.
It can be done.
I had a 37 yards from scrimmage a while ago.
This time Stings split 2 to each side.
They're not as concentrated on the line on this one.
Ponder trying to set his feet to get this one away.
Yeah.
And gets caught from behind.
Just
Tell you what, just nobody open, right?
Nobody
nice cover
open.
sack. Clock with 8 seconds. Texas will take their last timeout.
They had everybody covered like a blanket.
And tell you what, we may as well take it with them.
Texas City timeout.
Please respect the game. 10 seconds.
This is a reminder about the upcoming bond referendum for Fort Bend ISD.
All right. Stings, they put a couple of seconds back up on the clock, so you got 10 seconds rather than 8. It could be a world of difference there.
There's 2 plays if they
Ponder.
get out of bounds.
Trouble. Looks. Incomplete. Daquan Thompson intended for,
Jared
Ford, yeah.
Ponder's pass. Ball is completed. For Jarvis Ford. 4 seconds.
We're going to have a Hail Mary on this one, I believe.
Oh, wow.
This one's going to have to go to the end zone. Oh, man.
Yeah, you're right. 4 seconds. Going to be a Hail Mary here. Ponder does. Just throw it up.
It's in her. It's recept.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodness gracious.
Unbelievably caught by Brandon Edmonds.
All the way down to the 5-yard line, but time has expired.
There's a flag on the ground. Must have been an offensive penalty?
Yeah. He's probably pushing off.
All right, well, that's how our half ends. Right now, 13-7, Fort Bend Marshall over Texas City for half.
The Secrets are led on the field by the following military officers: Lieutenant Alyssa Briones, Lieutenant Carradine, Lieutenant Rosie Diaz, Lieutenant Rikisha McIntosh, Lieutenant Ronnie Moss, Lieutenant Megan Newman, Lieutenant Colonel Terry Crump, and Colonel Cameron Cotton. The social officers are President Lauren Everman, Vice President Haley Bullock, Secretary Debbie Stilistor, Historian Courtney Williams, and Chaplain Annalisa Ruiz. tonight, the Stingerettes will be performing a field jazz routine to Jenny, 8675309. The Stingerette Teacher of the Week is Mrs. Canopy. The Stingerette Dancer of the Week is Tia Walker. The Stingerette Spirit Girl of the Week is Alyssa Plastic. The Stingerettes are under the direction of Ashley Hardage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, taking the field from Texas City, Texas, the Texas City High School Sting Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Brian Marino, David Richard, and Benjamin Guillot. The band's program is entitled Let There Be Light, featuring the music of Eric Whitaker, Howard Goodall, and Ola Giello. Texas City is proud to present an halftime performance, drum majors, Christian Lambright, Dejanelle Rout, Sinedra West, and the Texas City High School Sting Marching Band.
Check.
Stings and the Buffaloes back on the field coming out for second half. And I tell you what, it has been a just kind of a almost like you'd say a first game for each of these teams, shooting themselves in the foot. Penalties, interceptions, fumbles. It's just kind of been a crazy, crazy night.
It really has, Dennis.
Doug, you got a few stats for us?
I do. We've got Texas City. I'll read those off first. We got 17 rushes for 101 yards. We got passing. We got 3 of 8. 3 passes completed, 8 attempts for 52, for a total of 153 yards in the first half. Marshall has 9 rushes for 40 yards, and they had 5 for 8, 5 completions for 68 yards with an interception for a total of 108 yards. And it's been back and forth. The defensive ball game has been on tonight. Texas City's done really well on defense. One big play was the difference in the score right now.
Well, this Marshall team comes in averaging 339 yards a game, and you hold them really to right at 100. They're in the first half, 108. It's what we have unofficially, of course.
Right.
Of course, Texas City, struggling on the other side, coming into the game only averaging 169 yards,
Exactly.
and they're almost to that point
They're
with
almost.
nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. That's just
right.
kind of the crazy thing.
Yep.
So, you're going to see something, a little bit more for your effort here. Really, Marshall really has not had to they really haven't produced offensively against the Stings. They've had a short field a couple of times.
That's right.
A couple of breakouts, and but other than that, like you say, Stings defense have held. I think that the key to the second half is going to be really ball control, being able to hold on to the ball and not make the big mistakes. And we talked about one drive there, the last significant drive of the half for Texas City is an 8-play drive, and they had to punt it away, but in that drive, they had 20 yards of negative yards of penalties.
That's right.
And so, it's just tough to compete when you're moving backwards, and those mistakes have got to go away the second half because this is not a must-win game, but this is a very, very vital game for Texas City to win.
It's important. It's important.
Stings kicking off from the 25-yard line, the result of the penalty at the end of the half, taking the wrath of that. But they'll start here, kicking off from the 25-yard line, possibly giving Marshall some good field position. Kickoff is there.
Trevor Pickett.
It's caught at the 45-yard line, 35-yard line.
He's down pretty quick.
Yep. Nice job of coverage by the Sting special teams there.
Yeah, he was brought down by number 42, Trenton Murphy. I'd have liked to have been a fly on the wall in that locker room.
It would be interesting. I've not been a part of Cervic's halftime routine. It would be interesting to see what's said to motivate.
I think that's exactly what it was, too, is to motivate.
From the gun, Crookshank gets the first call, and he is tripped up, falls forward for 6 yards.
He's brought down by Hinton, number 6.
Again, when you've had the Buffaloes in bad field position, they've not been able to really make a whole lot happen. You give them some good field position. It seems like it gives them a little confidence. This pass out in the flat, caught, and going to be a first down, gain of 9 yards.
Brought down by number 1, Jarvis Ford.
Quarterback of choice on this series is Cameron Jackson. Jackson gets to Crookshank around the corner.
Oh, good.
Breaks out of one tackle, but not able to keep his grip because a lot of Stings are following behind.
He's brought down by number 75.
Anthony Nixon was the first one there to kind of turn him back in.
Yes.
Call it a loss of 2. Jackson back in the shotgun. Call there, 3 steps, looks, fires this one over, and it's going to be caught at the 12. Incomplete. Comes out of his hands. thought he came down with it. From my angle, looks like he came down with it.
It was good coverage by
Yes,
Cervic. He
Cervic
just
was
went
all
up and
over
got
him.
the ball, and he came down with it, and it just came out of his grip.
So back to the line of scrimmage with the Buffaloes contemplating 3rd and 12. Jackson shows his not afraid to air it out there. Talk about a lot of flat plays going to the sideline. This one, Jackson
That's
tucks it
gonna
and
be-
runs. Going to be caught up by Jarvis Ford is the first one there.
And Devontae Hinton finished him up.
Looked like a possibly designed run play. Did not
It's
didn't
what it
keep
looked
it
like.
long before he tucked and ran.
It looked definitely like a design run.
So that'll bring up 4th down. I tell you what, and you probably should be fairly careful here. Ball is in Sting territory. Ball sitting at the 41-yard line.
And Dominic Dykes is back to.
Dominic Dykes is an athlete. No telling what he could possibly do with it.
Yeah, he's.
Cervic starts back and decides not to. Now he is going to go back to receive. Crookshank's, Dykes' last punt was off the side of his foot. This one doesn't get a whole lot on it.
We
And
got a little bit of a roll.
Fortunately for Texas City, going to be about a net 16, 17-yard punt.
17-yard punt. Uh, 24-yard line.
Five plays for Marshall. 5 plays, 14 yards, but have to punt it away. And the Stings with their first drive of the half. Ponder
There
gives
you
to
go.
Xavier Simpson. Simpson slips out of that right side of the line past the line of defenders and picks up 12 yards all the way up to the 37-yard line. Nice job.
He brought him down by number 22, Dominic Dykes. That was a nice run.
Yeah, good to see the first play from scrimmage for Texas City. Busting for a first down. This one goes to Simpson again. Simpson,
They read
rather
that
than
one.
following behind his blockers, tries to cut it back inside. Looked like he had room on the outside, punching it on out.
He was brought down by number 99, Jared Jackson. Looked like the same play, just to the left side.
Well, line those 3 backs up. Give you a chance to run behind them. Simpson gets a little opposition, a little resistance there, and cuts it back inside. Back to the line of scrimmage. We have 2nd down and 10. Simpson gets the call again, cuts behind a block, and
Nice
picks
run.
up a good, nice 5 yards.
5-yard run.
Shortens that 3rd down. Actually, well,
Again.
call
Dominic
it
Dykes
5.
on that play. And also number 3, Trevon Guillory.
Simpson, all 3 carries here. 12 yards, no gain, and 5 yards. Simpson in the backfield with Nefi Hernandez. Fake to Simpson. Ponder will roll. Ponder looks, has room, and is going to have the first down. Ball comes out, but the official
He called him
indicated that
down.
he's down. Ponder gets up a little
looks,
gimpy.
Looks like he's got a little bit of a hitch in his
Right
get along.
side. Hopefully that's a cramp. And a very, very nice tuck and run for Ponder. Trying to find Ponder on the sideline, see if they're rubbing it down or
I
exactly
see
what they're
him.
doing.
He's just kind of walking it out.
Daquan Thompson at quarterback. Give to the man in motion. Alan Mull gets the
Alan
call.
Mull.
He's going to
Brought down again by Dominic Dykes.
no gain on the play.
The big boys up front are starting to move them off the line.
They are. I'm not sure if they're a little misdirection. Hadn't seen the man in motion give in a while, so kind of try to catch the Buffaloes off guard. And the Buffaloes actually have dropped off. Their linebackers are at least playing 5 yards deep.
Yes, they are.
Daquan Thompson.
That's a good call.
Indicated, yes, quarterback keeper. Thompson stays on his feet, gets out of the tackle, still on his feet, steps out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Nice tuck and run by Daquan Thompson. 20 yards on the carry for Thompson and a big first down for Texas City. Nice to see the ball moving up the field.
Good positive yards. They're starting to feel good about themselves right here.
And that's good. Hey, that's good. Struggled last week against a really, really tough Elkins defense. Moved the ball at times, but tonight, nice to see a little bit of movement here as well. Ponder back in the game under center. He'll give to Ford. Ford cuts through the line of scrimmage, down the field, down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 at the red zone.
Once he cleared that line, it was all him. I tell you, he had a good run.
Back-to-back first downs in, I think it was December of 2000.
It was
back in 2013.
It was October the 12th.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ford gets the call. Nice block there.
Good positive yards.
Ashanti Walker.
Dominic Dykes on the tackle again.
I mentioned Ashanti Walker's name on the block. Nice block there to seal the corner. Looked like Ford had some room. Good gain of 3. I got all excited about it.
He blew through that line. I thought he was going to be in the end zone.
Ashanti Walker is the fullback. Ford the tailback.
Oh.
Ponder gets the ball away. Ford gets the ball. Touchdown, Texas City. Ponder, nice presence of mind to be able to get rid of that football on his way down, Doug. Unbelievable.
Man, I couldn't believe it. He handed it off as he was going down. He basically pitched it, and he was on the ground.
Got to see that one on replay. Woo!
That one's a pretty play. They came out with a purpose.
They sure did. Wow, first drive of the half. Nice to see them just run it on down. Cervic with the hole. Trevor Pickett with the kick.
Good.
And it is up and good. And with that, Texas City takes the lead 14-13 with 5:32 left in our third period here at Kenneth Hall Stadium. Trevor Pickett set to kick this one away. Nice little pooch
short kick.
Taken at the 30. Got out of the first tackle. Brandon Edmonds, that first man there, looked like he's a little slow getting up. It looked like it's a cramp. So Marshall begins their second drive of the half. First drive stalled after a long pass attempt down to the 10-yard line. Fell incomplete, thankfully for Stings. This drive here beginning at the 37-yard line. Cruikshank gets the keeper.
Keeper on the quarterback.
Fooled me. I was watching Cruikshank. Nice fake there.
Cameron Jackson.
Jackson keeps up the middle. Gain of 12. Buffalo's right outside of midfield.
Crookshank.
I tell you, play action. Jackson is holding that ball quite long, trying to read that defense. And defensive line right now doing just a great job of penetration there,
Really
causing
is.
that read to be very difficult.
Sheldon McKenzie was on the tackle.
Gain of 1. Stings held the ball just for under 5 minutes on that touchdown drive. Jackson gives to Crookshank around the end. This side looks like he has some room. He's going to run it to the sideline. Pause there. And we'll pick up about 15 yards.
14 yards.
For a first down, and Marshall right back at you.
We score, they answer.
Moving the ball, exactly. Marshall has done that very well tonight. And answered Texas City's first touchdown immediately with a 2-play drive. And Cameron Jackson commanding this offense as well down the field. And now you got a movement on the offensive line of Marshall. They've only had 2 penalties tonight. That will be their first of the half, their third of the night. Compared to Texas City with 8 in the first half, 60 yards of penalties in the first half. Marshall with 10. Perhaps this will be the hiccup that'll slow the Buffalo train down here. Jackson has trouble. Crookshank hangs onto the ball. I'll tell you what, Jackson, he drugged Jackson
He did.
a couple of
He
yards.
did.
Crookshank said, I'm keeping this one.
That was a beautiful play there. 42, Trenton Murphy.
Gets 4 of the penalty yards back. Yards
Second
shy.
down 11, looks like.
Yards shy of the original line of scrimmage. Jackson looks over the defense. 2 wide to the far side, 1 to the near side, looking to pass. Has time over the middle. This time
It's
out of reach.
out of reach.
Intended receiver. Number 2, Jeremy Smith, one of his favorite targets. Had him. Smith was going across a crossing pattern. Had a step.
He had Cervic by about a step.
So it brings up third down, 3rd and 11. Very quick quarter so far, down to 3:49 left in the third period. Jackson, 2 steps, looks. Now he's going to tuck and run, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. He picks up 7 down to the 30-yard line. We'll see where they mark this and see what the Buffaloes want to do on 4th down and 4th down and 4?
4th and 4. With the way it's been going, they are going for it.
They are going for it. Big down here for the Buffaloes. 4th down. Jackson gives to Crookshank. Crookshank avoids a tackle, stays on his feet, has the first down.
He had him.
Had him stopped short of the line. And Crookshank actually needed 4, but he got about 6 and had him stopped. Big first down, a 4th down conversion there. So a fresh set of downs for the Buffaloes. Ball at the 24. Crookshank gets the call.
Again.
Forward for about 3 yards down
About
to the 20-yard line.
Crookshank was brought down by Dante Hayes. And they got 1st and 5.
9th play of the drive coming up here. First penalty of the half for Texas City. Buffalo's overcome their first penalty of the half. It's going to be another offsides, and it's going to be first down. I thought he got back.
I thought he got back too. He had him disrupted, though, when he was jumping around.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure if they're going to call him. I'm not sure what you'd call. He was already back in the secondary.
Yeah,
when
I think
the
it's
ball
going to be
snapped.
encroachment.
A fresh set of downs again for the Buffaloes.
Shank.
Crookshank gets the call, tries to get it outside.
Nowhere. He lost.
Nothing
Looks
doing.
like he lost about a yard.
Devontae Hinton, Nathan Stahl, all in on the help there. Caught a loss of 1. A second down. Well, actually, a long 11, I guess. Second down and 11.
Yeah, it's 11. They need a turnover right here.
Turnover would be big. Like to see another little errant pass and have a sting on their feet after they catch it. See what happens here. Looking to pass. Quick strike across the middle. It's caught
right
for a
across the
touchdown. Little slant pass. Shaquille McCarty.
Gil McCarty.
Yep. Quick little strike. Go 10 plays, 63 yards. Point after attempt. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's through the uprights. It's good.
Good.
So the Marshall Buffaloes retake the lead with 1:20 left in the third period. There you see the scoreboard, 20 to 14. Brandon Edmonds gets the kick, tries to cut it out. He's at the 20. He's going to be hit there at the 23-yard line. Kind of get excited when number 12 grabs the ball. Not able to put some magic on it this time, but Tech City will start at the 23-yard line. Marshall's drive, 63 yards, 10 plays, took 4 minutes and 16 seconds, and this third quarter has just flown by. 2 scores. Tech City scores on their first drive. Marshall doesn't score on their first drive. Then Texas City scores, and Marshall just does a great job of answering right back.
They did.
Tech City began here at the same place, just 1 yard closer on their last drive. Started at the 24. This one at the 23. Up the middle. Go the stink. Still on his feet. Wow. Xavier Simpson was going to pick up, just like the last drive, picks up 11 yards.
Brought down by Guillory, number 3. They are working overtime on that right side of that offensive line.
Decisive first down there as Simpson just kept on plugging away. Xavier Simpson, 5'7", 166-pound junior. Simpson gets the call again.
I read that one.
I think everybody.
It was a whole host, of buffaloes.
The whole herd. They have to use it quite a bit. A whole herd of buffaloes. You got to use that. 2nd and 8. Simpson actually picks up a couple of yards. We got about 10 ticks left in our third period. High snap, controlled. Simpson just ducks his head and puts it in the pile there. Gets a yard maybe.
Maybe a yard. Brought down by number 25, Jared Scroggins.
And that, I believe, with that play is the end of our third period of play. Tech City trails the Marshall Buffaloes 20 to 14.
We got 12 minutes to make a difference.
most third downs, you say it's a big third down. It's a big third down here.
This is a big one because it could give them relatively good position.
Lots of shifting around on Sting's defense. Still got 8 in that box. Fake is there. Ponder looks, throws. Intercepted
by
number 11. It's Kendall Sheffield, and Sheffield's going to go to the far side of the field and take it
to
the
the
distance.
house.
He's at the 10. Last chance. Lots of resistance as Marshall just all alone catches that one, takes it to the far side of the field and returns it 40 yards for a touchdown. And that was a big third down. Kick is up and good.
It's good.
So that brings the score to 27-14. We'll be right back. Wow, a little deflation there because Texas City struggling with that third down, and now right back at you. Stings have to manufacture some things here. Ball taken at the 7-yard line. And lots of running room. Down the field goes Christian Weaver. Weaver takes it all the way back to midfield. 42 yards on the run back. Goes Christian Weaver. Nice job.
That's the way to answer.
So Stings with a little mountain to climb here. Have scored their 4th and 5th touchdowns of the season, and now they've got to score 2 more before the end of this game. But it can be done. Ponder. Ball goes to Ford. Ford met in the backfield, stays on his feet, slips away. And
quite get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tried to.
He was brought down by number 10, Bobby Smith.
So second down, actually, line of scrimmage at the 49.
49.
I mean, the previous line of scrimmage. Ball at midfield now.
Lost a yard.
Ponder under center.
Oh.
Ball on the ground, and I believe that Marshall has it. Ponder.
Number 99 was in the backfield.
In the backfield. Had a hold of Ponder. He couldn't even get a grip on the ball.
Never had a grip on it.
Ball just kind of jumbling in his hands. Yeah, he got there actually almost before the ball did.
Yes. That defense has been rejuvenated. That touchdown may have given them the second wind. I have a feeling they're going to want to strike fast again on this.
I think so. You're right. Try to see if they can make it happen here. Look like they may have to call a timeout.
Yeah,
they do.
They are. They did.
Just not ready. Offense still celebrating after that first step.
That's
that touchdown.
what it was.
So we're going to take a quick break with them.
We even got a new quarterback. Jeremy Smith is in now. I don't know what he does. Does he?
Back the action, 1st and 10. 4th turnover of the night for Texas City. Tough to win games with turnovers like that. Again, the mountain just got taller. Jeremy Smith back in at quarterback. Gonna, like you say, going to strike hard.
Too deep.
Turn it around. Try to put more points on the board. Pass intended for
Number
Kendall
11,
Sheffield.
Kendall Sheffield. Well, 2nd down and 10. He's going to.
I thought, you thought perhaps Texas City taking that first drive down and scoring that, you kind of had an advantage there. Marshall does a great job of coming right back and answering the bell.
That looked like it was
Looked
off
like
the
he caught
ground.
it either on his ground or caught it on the knee.
Yeah, it was awful low.
They're going to call it a complete pass.
But his knee touched.
Loss of a couple. Loss of 2 back to the 47-yard line.
3rd and 12.
Jeremy Smith padding the stats a little bit. Got a completion.
He did. He did.
3rd and 12.
He's under hot pursuit. Oh,
Nice.
and he
Kendall
completed
Sheffield does a great job of catching that ball somehow. He goes up, brings it out of the air, and that'll bring up 4th down. Picked up 10, but needed 12. So they're looking at 4th down here. Clock ticking, under 10 now. Stings down by 13. Carry up the middle by the quarterback, and he'll pick up another 10 yards
10
and a
yards.
Buffalo first down.
And brought down by Jarek Charles. That was a big first down for them because
Yeah, it
that's
really
going
was.
to run that clock for 4 more plays at least. That's 4 down territory for sure.
You think in this situation that the Buffaloes will be content to leave the ball on the ground?
On the ground.
Crookshank gets the call, slips out of one tackle, but Devontae Hinton comes in to finish him off.
Devontae Hinton on tackle along with number 36, Dante Hayes.
Hayes stood him up. Hinton comes in and finishes him off. Loss of a yard on the play. And again, if you're the Buffaloes, I would assume that you would just be content with letting you keep your men spread to try to create a little running room. But
That's right.
I don't think they would be. Never know.
Grind it out.
Crookshank again.
Stalls on the tackle on that one, and along with number 40, Anthony Nixon.
Loss of another yard.
I don't know if they're going to be content with it on the ground this time or not.
Yeah, we'll see with 3rd down what they do. 2 touchdown lead. You think you could burn another minute off that clock? It's under 8 now.
Right.
But we'll see here. From the shotgun.
They're coming.
Setting up the screen.
You got the screen.
And complete.
Intercepted.
Nathan Stahl with the interception. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Should have kept it on the ground.
Great run back.
But they decided not to. 25 yards on the run back for Nathan Stahl and a big interception. Maybe the shot in the arm that Tech City needed. Woo!
With plenty of time.
Buffaloes were moving the ball. I mean, up to that point.
Yep.
And could have run a little bit more time off the clock. And you hopefully you'll be able to say that's the thing that came back to bite them. We'll see how Texas City responds here. Got to have some movement here. Texas City from the 40-yard line in enemy territory. Ford goes in motion. Ponder. Going to throw. In and out of the hands.
In and out.
Possibly had a little bit of ball went through. Looked like it went through Big 52. That's the name you've been calling all night, isn't it?
52, yes.
That's Gloucester.
That
Ball
guy-
went through his hands and almost completed.
That big guy is everywhere.
Second and 10. Xavier Simpson gets the call. Hit in the backfield. Is lucky, I think, gets to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He got back to the line. Brian Gloucester again.
Great penetration by the Buffalo defense. Tech City got to move the ball here. And again, you say that big third down.
Strike quick.
4 down territory. You got 2 downs to cover 10 yards. 3 men to the near side. Lots of pressure.
Ooh.
He's hitting the backfield.
No, number 22, Dykes.
22, yep. Got a loss of 8. Going to mark it back up at the 47. Loss of 7.
Looks like they're going to punt it, Dennis.
Clock runs down 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Team has scouted Cervic and is punting.
Cervic.
This one, Cervic punts it out of bounds. Not allowing a dangerous Kendall Sheffield to return. But the Buffaloes have had fairly decent field position here at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line. .608 to go.
Sting's not able to do anything with the turnover. And the Buffaloes right back with 6 minutes here left in the ballgame. Sting's got to have a couple of stops. Really need a turnover. I would venture to say the Buffaloes will keep the ball on the ground. Let's just dare them. I dare you to throw it.
Chris Shank
Gets out of containment. Gets outside. A little anxious on the inside there.
brought down by Hawkins and also Dante Hayes.
Marshall
picked up 4
picked up 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Second and 6. Smith, the quarterback,
He's going to
keeps it. Very dangerously has that ball out to the side. Like to see that thing kind of flip off. Loss of 6.
Brought down by McKenzie. Well, we got a sack.
Third down and 11. Buffalo's taking their time, letting that clock tick on down under 5 minutes now, 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Jeremy Smith, junior quarterback, from the shotgun. Gives this time, gets out of the first line of containment into the secondary, staying away from the out of bounds line, and a big gain for a new ball carrier. First time he's seen the ball tonight is Adrian Robertson, sophomore.
Cervic was on the tackle, got him on the 49-yard line, on the Buffalo's 49-yard line.
Big first carry of the night for the sophomore Adrian Robinson, and that's a deal sealer here. That was a big third down, 3rd and 11. Tough to get him in that situation.
They're going to push that play clock as far down as they can.
Yes, they are. Give again. Robertson
Robertson again.
gets the call.
Brought down by Hawkins for Texas City.
.345 left in our ballgame. 27-14 is our score. Stings find themselves in a big hole. Stings 0-1 against this Marshall team. Lost to them in the Texas play in the playoffs just a couple of years ago, the 2012 season. 2nd down and 9. Robinson gets the call.
To carry.
Picking up right up the middle, picking up 3 yards down to the 45.
Devontae Hinton on the tackle. He's made a lot of tackles tonight.
Yes, he has. Hinton has really done he's just been all over the field. I called his name quite a bit last week, too. He is just a ball hawk. Hinton on the season, 4 games, 54 tackles, 6 tackles for loss and a sack.
He'll get way over 100 tackles this year.
Yes, he will. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Robinson again gets the call. Tough little runner there. Picks up another 4 yards down to the 41-yard line.
Hinton on the tackle and also Dante Hayes.
Texas stops the clock with a timeout at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And we will take the little timeout with them.
It's the first time out of the half. They got 2 left. 2:12.
Getting ready for a big 4th down attempt here. Again, I want to thank Austin Douglas, Ty Richardson, Valerie Wilson, all from the video tech class. Daryl Hannes does a great job putting this thing on every week. Big 4th down here. 2:12 left on our game clock. Richardson gets the call. Has a wide open field,
Robinson.
taking it. He's at the 20.
That's
knocked out of bounds.
Touchdown saver
Yes,
right there.
sir. Marshall Cervic knocks him out of bounds.
Right on the 10-yard line.
Big run there. That was a basically, like I said, deal sealer.
Yeah, that drove pretty much the final nails.
Stings will move to 0-2 in district. Buffalo's moved to 1-1. Robinson gets the call. Loves that little call. He
just
hits it into the, likely he's going to go right and cuts back left. Really just
tripped up over his own man.
By the 13-yard line.
Yeah.
Because had he not been tripped up there, it would have been 6.
Yeah, he had nothing but green in front of him.
Margin here, 13 points, 27-14. And would have quickly been 33. Buffalo's most likely comfortable running one more play. No knees here.
Robinson on the carry again.
Yeah, a little stutter step as he hit the line of scrimmage.
Hello.
And we have a timeout. Timeout, Texas City.
Oh, boy.
Sorry about that. Maybe that loud noise that hurt you. Turn me off. Texas City timeout. 51 seconds. Back to the action now. 51 seconds left in our ball game. This call goes to a new back, and he just gets popped. Welcome to the game, number 32.
He's not on there.
Number 32 is it was number 32.
It was number 32.
He carried that ball well. Tech City calls another timeout. 25 seconds on the play clock, 31 seconds on the game clock. Tech City with Marshall with a 4th down. Going to try to Tech City trying to save some face here. Maybe get the ball back for a little Hail Mary.
They left time for a few plays.
Well, I tell you what, that wind is really howling out there when that referee tries to use his field mic. It is feel the front end of that cold front.
Yeah, you can see the shirts moving down there. Pretty brisk. Doug Smith's still here. I can see him over on the other side.
Awesome. That's good to see old Doug. They put 4 seconds back on the clock, so they got 35 ticks
seconds.
rather than 31. And the Buffaloes will attempt a field goal here. Mark Ocampos to attempt a 25-yard field goal. And we got movement.
It's going to back him up.
Back him up. It'll be a 30-yard field goal. Frustrated kicker. Yeah, come on, guys.
Yep. Chipped him out of 5 yards.
Yep. Usually you have little tags on the goalpost to tell which way the wind's blowing. Nothing out there. I can't even see the flag is blowing from right to left.
He got partial block on that one.
Hinton got through and got a hand on it.
Yep.
And that one is no good. So Texas City will take over.
I think he hurt himself too.
Tough night for the Stings. I tell you what, things just didn't bounce their way. When they got a break, it was too close to half, or interception right there with 1 play left in the half. Just too many turnovers, too many penalties in the first half to overcome. And it's a tough feat to swallow.
Yeah, they were the worst enemy tonight.
Yes, they were. And now Marshall is going to make the most of their game. Going to go ahead and call their timeout. It doesn't look like Coach is really angry. Not sure if they have the right personnel on the field or what. But we'll be right back with the last 34 seconds of our ball game. Stings to the line of scrimmage for what will be their last possession of the half.
It's going to be
pass
almost
intercepted
by number 4, Justin Lofton.
Zach Heathcock heaved that one. Heathcock in the first time in a couple of games. Started off first game of the season. Played a little bit split time the second game. And try to go on the strength of his arm. Try to a couple more Hail Marys down the field. If that line can hold. Prevent set for the Buffaloes. Snap is there. Pressure's on. Heathcock is flushed out of the pocket. Is able to get that ball away somehow for the incompletion.
Yes.
And 2 more passes and Buffaloes will get the ball back.
Stop the clock. Yes. Third and 10 from the 20.
Heathcock back. Throws this one complete. Serve it.
Complete to Cervic.
27 yards. Set the ball down, and the clock will continue. There's 15 on the clock.
Ball on the 36.
Play clock's been chopped in, under 10 now.
Should be the final play. Complete. Oh,
Alan Mole,
incomplete.
in and out of his hands. Stops the clock with 2 ticks.
Two ticks.
Final play of the game, unless it's a one second play. Texas City, one last ditch effort to try to get some positive yards.
Put a little respect in the scoreboard.
Trips to the near side.
Their prevent defense
Four-man
for
rush,
sure.
man, gets around the edge. And this one's going to be out of bounds. Incomplete, and that's our ball game, folks. Texas City will fall to 1-5, 1-4. Excuse me.
Yeah, 1-4.
Where are we? And actually, the big thing, we're actually going to be 1-4. The big thing is 0-2 in district, as Marshall Buffaloes will move to 2-2, 1-1 in district, and Texas City next week will take on for their second away game in a row. We'll take on Ball High Tornadoes there at Kermit Kerrville Stadium in Galveston. Hope that you'll join us there. Going to be a big game. And thank you, Doug Mattis, for